It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Juneteenth. We are waking up to another warm day here in the Ozarks with morning numbers starting out near 70 degrees. It's going to be another hot one. High temperatures near 90 today. And once again, we have that isolated chance for showers and thunderstorms, but most of us just stay dry, humid, and hot. Not quite as windy today as it was yesterday either. And we are talking about numbers today that land near 90 degrees. Will come with a bit of a heat index, so expect temperatures to feel more like they're in the mid 90s. I do have some filtered sunshine from time to time with some high cloud cover, but overall, it is just going to be another summertime day in the Ozarks. I know many of us off enjoying the day today with the federal holiday. So I hope that you have some fun Juneteenth festivities planned today. If you're going to be outdoors, find a way to cool off. As I mentioned, there is another chance for some isolated thunderstorm activity today. Best chance for seeing some of those isolated storms today. And again, this is not a washout, but about 15 to 30% chance for some showers and thunderstorms. That's what exists for our western counties today. I think mainly this activity will be west of Highway 65. We've got heat and humidity that continue to build this week, really in full force. We are talking about extreme heat returning to the Ozarks, and it looks like it's here to stay for the rest of the month. I look at some of those extended charts and temperatures through the end of June are going to be totally warm. We have heat advisories for much of the Northeast. They are dealing with a big dome of hot air that will last the next 10 days or so. Severe weather ongoing yesterday and today down in Texas, thanks to that heavy downpours activity down there. Several inches of rainfall expected. And there's a cold front draped across the very far northwestern portion of Missouri. That's going to lead to a boundary where we could see additional showers and thunderstorms today. Again, it's our western counties that have the best opportunity for some of that shower and thunderstorm activity. Today, I have a high temperature near 90 degrees. It's also in the low 90s on Thursday, maybe mid 90s by Friday, and Saturday looks to be one of the hottest days in the forecast. Heat index values through the weekend, once again, will top the triple digits. So it is going to be incredibly warm. And another thing to note here is that, temperatures this morning as of 5 a.m. are near 70 degrees. We've got really warm low temperatures for the next several nights. And when you don't get that relief at night, it just becomes this problem that gets worse and worse because you never can cool off much. You'll listen and hear the air conditioner continuing to kick on, even in the overnight hours, because we're just having a hard time keeping up with this extreme heat. Low temperatures are going to be back into the 60s tonight. So that'll be the coolest it'll be for several days. I've got numbers in the 70s for lows all the way through the weekend. So we never get much of an opportunity to cool off at all. I told you also that the end of June is looking warm. There's this signal for above average temperatures and rainfall that looks near normal through the end of the month, which typically is not too much. For the end of June, we often have some rather dry conditions in the summertime. Around the country, what's making headlines? A lot of things. Significant heavy rain and flash flooding happening in southern Texas today. Also, a heat wave with persistent heat just day after day for the Great Lakes. You're hearing about that in the national news headlines. We've also got severe thunderstorms for the Central Plains today. I think the severe weather is located west of us here in the Ozarks, but we could have a few isolated thunderstorms, as I mentioned, for our far western counties. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. Here's the question that I left you with yesterday. How well do you know Barbie? Who is Barbie's little sister? Do you think it is A, Jamie, B, Steffi, C, Valerie, or D, Skipper? Well, I, of course, knew this because I was a Barbie fanatic. D, Skipper is Barbie's little sister. And, I watched part of the Barbie movie, the movie of last summer, on a plane recently. And I actually can't remember if Skipper was in the movie. I did fall asleep, so maybe I missed her. But D, Skipper is the answer. I don't remember Skipper having like a big role in the movie, though. I think maybe they left little sis out of the movie. I could be wrong, though, also. I mentioned the sleeping. All right, here's the question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. Which month of the year is National Ice Cream Month? Do you think it is A, June, B, July, C, August, or D, September? National Ice Cream Month. Let me know your thoughts. You can do that over at aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for listening this morning. Have a happy Juneteenth. And thanks so much to our sponsors, Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. I'll catch you again.